following program is a U-Record Studios production. No experts, no insiders, just fans.
Transmission from Marked Up Wrestling Podcast begins in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin broadcast.
So we're sitting here waiting for Raw to start, and all of a sudden we hear the sound of a locomotive pulling up beside us, and we all decided, hey, let's go ahead and jump aboard this train and ride that bitch all the way to Medinesboro. So tonight's gonna be a fun night, I think, because there is a level of not give a fuck in the room.
Rob, what do you expect when they start us with Roman and Jason Boredom?
Then my point exactly. I mean,
it's their fault.
Raw was nothing to get excited about. I mean, nothing. Not at all. Not a damn thing.
Nope.
No, I mean, Miz coming back was...
That was the only exciting part.
And it was it was hyped so... It was so heavy hyped. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy to have the Miz back. But that was just... It was a buzzkill. The most of the show.
That's a good way of putting it.
Literally.
We've just seen it before, you know.
Literally. Speaking of buzzkill, we got I want to make the quick announcement here of our YouTube live chat board. If you're listening on the podcast, we've got our friend Teddy from Ireland, and Teddy has been stuck for the last 90 days on our live board with the name of Teddy #GiveAdamMondays. And he's finally excited because tonight his 90 days are up, and he can finally change his name to Hey Two Stoned Heart.
Or Teddy. Our 90 days is up, right?
Yeah, right.
Now this is
Teddy
bullshit.
Two Stoned Heart. Yeah,
this is bullshit. Teddy's 90 days is up before ours.
Apparently. Well, yeah.
His started before ours.
Well, obviously, but that he should have to suffer with us. He should have waited out our sentence.
All right, so we got a YouTube board going on. We got a live Twitch board going on. Who do we have on the board, boys?
On Twitch, we have Noah and Juan. And no, John Estrada.
John Estrada, Noah.
I got on YouTube, I got Teddy Stykeleather. We got Juan there.
Juan.
Juan is
Juan
here.
over
Berto
there,
is here.
Juan.
And, of course, Stykeleather. Juan is beer.
Juan, do you have all your butter biscuits and your and your donuts and you're ready to party?
Juan, we're on the air. Get all your food snacks.
I'm going to
MOWP, yes.
I'm going to run that joke into the fucking ground. And I don't care.
I think you just like using the voice.
Because you know what? I can throw it on the ground, but there's still a 5-second rule, and I can pick it up and eat it again. So
Daba tuba chaba.
Daba tuba solo. Ha 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 ha. Hey, boys and girls, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Extra big ass topics.
All right, here you go. Extra big ass topics from Monday Night Raw. And again, I don't know if that's a fitting description of the topics because I don't think they were extra. I don't think they were big.
We phoned it in like WWE.
Well, yeah, I don't think they were extra. I don't think they were big, but there was a lot of ass. So, and not in a good way. Let's see here. Topic number 1 is going to be Too Sweet Me. Topic number 2, Lowered Expectations. 3 is Laughable. Topic 4, we're going to do a whole women's recap on the Rumble with them. And topic 5 is going to be the lead up for the men's recap, too, for the Rumble. So... yeah, I guess we should just go ahead and jump right into the hot mess that was Monday Night Raw.
1.
And go to topic number 1. Topic number 1 is going to be our Too Sweet Me, boys. Too Sweet Me. Too Sweet Me. We've got the return, and I will eat the crow first. Before we say anything, I will eat the crow.
Okay, good. Eat it.
Yeah, I'm going to eat it. Nom, 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 nom. I'm going to put a bit of butter on the crow, and then I'm going to stick it in my mouth. I'm going to chew about 40 times so I don't choke on it. I said last week that the Balor Club, was a one-off, that it was not going to be repeated, and clearly it was. So I'm going to go ahead and say tonight, I'm going to say tonight that the Balor Club was a 2-off.
2-off? You think it's done? The way they were building that up tonight, this is a faction.
I know. I know
This
it
is a
is.
faction. They
I
even
just don't
said
wanna-
who's the best
Gonna
three.
last a little bit longer.
It's like Kenny Powers. I'm yelling at you, and I know I'm wrong, but I'm already yelling, and I'm not going to stop now.
So I'm just gonna get in my car and drive away because I can't admit that I'm wrong, but I fucked up.
Okay, yeah, they're probably they're probably bad. But what are they going to do with them?
Honestly, tonight the way they just acted, probably not so much in character. They just acted like themselves. It felt a little bit like New Day, just being backstage, just kind of joking around, just kind of fucking off, and cutting promos like, "Hey, we're boys." It felt way less forced than when the Shield gets together and has to pretend they're boys.
Yeah,
Well-
it's kind of awkward when they. Yeah,
Unless
a lot better.
Unless Finn wins the Rumble, I can see an absolute storyline with all three of them if Finn wins the Rumble, because maybe they think that he needs support to try to beat Brock for the belt, right? Or whoever's going to have it. So whatever big giant guy is going to fucking have the belt, that Finn needs that backup. I can see that. But beyond that, I mean, the tag titles are with Boredom and Rollins. The IC's with fucking the big dog.
Well, Miz might beat him next or at the anniversary show.
Okay, well then, so you're saying Miz Taraj versus the club is the next logical step?
They teased it all leading up to Miz's return. I'm surprised that they did what they did tonight, because Finn fought the Miz Taraj in a handicap match. He fought them in singles. The natural progression was to Miz and Finn, but they're so right now they're so convoluted. Everybody's wanting to challenge. Everybody in the Shield wants to challenge Joe. Joe is saying other things. Like everything.
I took years off your life.
And we got fucking Bray, because we're not going to mention this. Bray and Matt just fucking laughing at each other in a ring instead of actually attacking someone.
No, we have a whole topic on that one.
Oh,
yeah.
we do, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But the whole thing, it's like they don't know how to create these other storylines, and they're not even. And that's why I don't think they're announcing who's in the Rumble, and they're keeping it close to the vest. Normally, I think more people would have said they're in, but they're trying to build these like underling feuds like they normally do going into a big four.
Here's my problem with tonight. My problem with tonight is, one, you cannot pull the cop out that they phoned it in because of the football national championship. You can't say that, because it was such a regional match between Georgia and Alabama that people up in New York and Chicago and West Coast.
Wait, that's not fair, though.
No, it's still the national championship.
It's still the national championship.
Yeah, but it's very, very. I mean, it's less than an hour apart from those two schools.
I've watched
Everybody
so
watches.
many championship games between two teams that
That's
I don't
fine.
give a fuck about.
That's fine. I'm just saying that there are the spattering of
I know.
sports fans throughout the country, but there is no massive geographical shift when it comes to that. It's one segment of the country that's going to be 90% watching that game. I'm saying you could have put on quality TV tonight. That's not an excuse. Okay, we can go into the.
That's of course, yeah.
Yeah, we can go into to how much what football match means what on another show, another time. But that's my point there, and I'm surprised also that, and I don't know, we're not going to talk about Wrestle Kingdom because we might bring up the Jericho thing, but I haven't watched it yet. I've only heard about it. I've only seen snippets of it online.
The board has noticed that you're blind and now have to wear glasses.
Yeah, I had to get glasses
right before he turns 40.
Yeah, I had to get glasses.
He does kind of look smarter, though. I'm still the smartest guy in the room, but he looks smarter.
Yeah, thank you for that.
You're
Thank
welcome.
You. But
it was brought up on the board. I just thought it was
I
relevant.
understand that.
And Perfect 11 finally found us.
He did.
Oh, welcome back,
Twitch.
Perfect 11. All right. But my other point was that with Wrestle Kingdom just happening and getting all the buzz it was getting, why wouldn't they come a little harder tonight? I mean, like, maybe that came out wrong out of context. They could
Fun with audio.
Yeah. Why didn't he come harder? All right. So I don't know. Anything else on I mean, the main event match was garbage.
The whole thing was a dog shit on Jason Jordan, like to build that he's the wink link, he's fucking up. That's all that
Kurt
was.
Angle kind of role back in the day, almost.
Well, I think a little bit more juvenile, though, right?
A little bit more.
I actually we disagree here because the opening segment I actually really enjoyed that. Jason Jordan just being the laughable fool in between the two guys, like what the because why I like that because it's very fucking relatable. It's when you've been in that group of three before, and like we have three right here, and Adam would be the Jason Jordan. In any case, if we were to go out, you would be.
I'm the architect. I carry your job.
You would be the one that would constantly say shit, that me and Steve would look at each other and be like, I don't know how to respond to what he just said.
No, I'd be the architect. You know it.
The architect of fucking moronic.
See, you can't even
Stupid.
speak. That's
Stupid.
That's the issue with you. And
Moronic.
why you sound like the guy. You would be the guy. If we were the Shield, you would be Roman. And sorry, Slowpoke Ambrose over there, you would be the Lunatic Fringe, Steve.
I'm cool with that.
It's
Dirty
sad
deeds.
but true. After
Renee
the way
Young
you
come
just
with it.
cut that shoot on me, you are totally the guy, Roman Rob.
Wow. Wow. Friendship level has gone down about two notches.
Sorry. I forgot it's Roadie Reigns. My bad.
Oh, that's so bad, too. I enjoyed the segment. I enjoyed watching Jason Bourne look like a fool. I enjoyed the bad acting of Roman Reigns. In the main event, I'm starting to enjoy watching Roman be really shitty at wrestling. I'm starting to enjoy that.
The board's talking about, before we move on, Roman carrying the title the way he does. He's always done that.
Yeah,
it always
he's kinda
pisses us off.
lazy, yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. No. Look, there's certain topic in
Teddy's
any
leaving.
in any. Oh, bye, Teddy. In any field of conversation, whether it's wrestling, politics, entertainment, anything at all, there's always these topics where one side can take it and run with it, and then they'll be hypocritical about it later or whatever. There's been plenty of people that have carried the belt that way in the past. I agree. I don't like it when anybody carries the belt like that. I personally do not.
It could be my favorite superstar carrying the belt that way. I'd still be upset.
I agree. But for us to turn this into the reason why we don't like Roman, I don't think is fair.
Yeah.
No, it just adds fire.
It adds fire. Sure, it's a spit of gasoline on a fucking in a pond.
Yeah.
You know, it's what it is.
When you try and put it out by throwing alcohol on the fire, you're like, oh,
Right.
shit, it didn't work.
But it's
More
not.
fire.
It's been Eddie Guerrero did it. Eddie Guerrero carried the belt like that. Nobody jumping down Eddie's shit.
Not every single time, though.
No,
Yeah,
not every
it was-
single time.
A lot of times he came out with it on his
I'm-
waist, slapping it and whatever.
I'm not defending him doing this. I'm just saying that there's there's a plethora of things about Roman that we can legitimately bitch about
Future Hall of Fame.
beyond the belt. The future Hall of Famer, Grand Slam champion, Roman Reigns.
Yeah, let's move on.
I mean, he's even got the wettest fucking hair.
Perfect 11 sites. Yeah, there's a million reasons to hate Roman. That's just one of them.
Yeah. Anything on the board worth damn besides that?
CT has rejoined us, and Estrada's also here. So he says Estrada's pointing out KO carries the belt that way sometimes.
Yeah.
And I don't like when
a lot
KO
of people
carries it, and I love KO.
Yeah. I don't like when anybody carries it like that. I think there should be a level of respect given to the belt.
Yeah.
You know,
So, but that's
even,
it.
Even when you're a slimy heel.
Yeah, exactly.
2,
Topic number 2 is going to be our lowered expectations. So all the hype.
Wait. Is this kind of a shout to Juan? Is this like his dating site, lower his expectations?
Oh yeah, that's sure. Okay, it's funny.
I thought it was funny.
It was. We're going to give you a big biscuit award for that one.
It's like 4 and unders.
I'm going to slather it in butter, but real butter, not that. I can't believe it's not butter. I can't believe it's not butter because I should be like breathing heavy after eating it, but I'm not. So I'm going to go for a walk now. By walk, I mean sit down. Yeah, you guys love to just shit on Juan. Yeah. I love Juan. I love Juan because there's a lot to be loved, and he needs me to do it.
Yeah, no, it's too sensitive for us to shit on that one.
Lowered expectations. So all the hype about The Miz coming back, and then we had this segment where Adam thought he was going to turn on The Miz Taraj, which he didn't. But, dude, we're sitting here beforehand talking about, hey, do you think last year we thought Miz could pull out the Rumble? Do you think we can do it? He could do it this year? And it's like, you know what? As a dark horse, man, he could do it, absolutely. You don't think it can even be dark horse? But then he gets in the ring, he does his little Miz TV thing, and where does he go? I'm going to be the longest reigning IC champion for the next year? Come on.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dude, okay, first off, I love The Miz, and he's a great IC champion. Elevate this man, and it's not just a love affair with Miz, wanting him to hold the world title. It's that I want to see some of the younger talent that has come in jump into the mid-card ranks. I want to see the mid-card division reshuffled.
I want to see people not have to fight The Miz to get over for the mid-card. I would love if tonight he had ended that promo with, and I got my sights set now as the greatest Intercontinental Champion on the big belt again. And that's why I'm declaring my entrance into the Rumble, because That's the promo ending.
Yeah.
That was it fell so flat at the end to him say, "Yep, I'm coming back to the mid card." Why?
Yeah, it's like calling your ex-girlfriend and going, I had a chance to fuck a supermodel, but
because we need Roman to go for the main belt again.
Yeah, well, obviously,
Ding, ding.
right? Obviously, but so look, I want to, and I don't want to see some new person like an Elias. I don't want to see him win the belt for a month and then lose it. I want to give somebody a chance to have a reign. Give somebody a chance to hold that belt and take it and run with it and turn that division, because every IC champion is basically the manager or supervisor of the mid-card division. What I mean by that is they set the tone.
Who would you prefer it be then?
I mean, I would be great with an Elias holding the IC belt.
Just given some opportunities like Elias. It doesn't have to just be him. There's other guys on the roster. They could do a little bit with Apollo. They could do runs with just about anybody. Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
Jeff is going to come back at some time. Don't forget the Revival made their re-debut, and we haven't seen them since. Mm-hmm. There's lots of guys on the roster that they could do in the IC picture.
Yeah, Matt Hardy as an IC champion would completely alter that division.
Bray Wyatt, if they were fighting over the IC belt right now, that feud would be a lot more interesting.
I really would not like to see Bray with the IC. I'm just maybe it's me because I'm over Bray. I'm just over him. Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead, and we said all we need to say about the Miz. It's lowered expectations.
Samoa Joe.
Okay, I'm good with Joe, but Joe's turning into Bray now, where he's just running his fucking suck.
Yeah, and he can't back it up.
And can't back it up. It's a fucking dumpster fire of a booking for him. It really is. I feel bad for the guy. I mean, I don't feel that bad. He's getting paid.
Look at Braun. He basically, I know the different words and different diction and everything, but he cuts the same promo as Joe. He's believable. He buries people all the time, and he beats up Brock Lesnar all the time. This is a believable, unbeatable monster. Alpha monster, as he called himself.
Right.
Joe is not the destroyer he debuted as.
Yeah. Oh, we could have put that at the topic. I didn't consider the Brock Lesnar. We'll do it right now before we get into the next one, because I would like to briefly talk about it.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of a big stage show.
I had to look up the cheat online to find out where the grappling hook was, and then I had to look up another cheat to figure out where I was supposed to attach it.
Right.
I couldn't get by that level. I was just stuck backstage in a tape delay.
Right. We were sitting here, and he opened and he pulled out a fucking grappling hook, and I'm just like, so they have grappling hooks in their fucking road gear? I mean, is that normal?
I thought he might going to string somebody up.
I did too. That's what I thought as well.
Big boss man style.
Just drag him around or something.
Yeah.
It's funny you make that joke though, because we were saying it's like one of those video games where you finally find the tool that you need to progress to the next level, but then you got to spend 4 days trying to figure out how exactly you use it. And here's Braun. Oh, I'm just gonna throw it up here and grab the set and pull the set down on them. Now take that away. Take the set coming down.
How many takes I wonder that took? Because he had to throw it up there.
I was wondering that too, if it was the first take or if it was like the fifth take. But and that's a great point.
Yeah,
but
and Brock that throw into whatever that was real.
Yeah, I wanted to give a shout out on that. Is it where the set coming down is big and fantastic, but maybe a little more popcorn, all fluff, no substance.
Yeah.
The shots that those boys took with the road cases and
that's legit.
Those were good bumps, man.
Legit threw Lesnar hard. I mean, that was crazy.
Yeah, but that was definitely taped. I mean, everybody agrees there, right?
Of course, yeah.
All of Braun's feats of strength like that are always taped.
Yeah. Anything on the board?
Like he had help actually.
On the board, they were talking about that they think that Elias would be a good champ. They think Miz deserves another world champ. And Noah has a good quote from CM Punk. He says, "How can you know I won't do good if you don't give me a fucking shot? They need to give someone a chance." Talking about new people. Finn's the only other name other than Elias that came up. And Matt Hardy, they're saying, as a cruiserweight champion.
Matt Hardy, really?
He was at one time. He kept faking the scales. It was a gimmick. It was the version 2.0 or version 1.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and move on here to number 4.
4.
Number 4 here. Let's talk about the Women's Royal Rumble, how it's shaping up.
We didn't do Laughable.
Oh, we didn't do Laughable? All right,
No,
fuck,
you
I'm
skipped it.
sorry. Laughable, our number 3 category, Laughable, was Hardy and which I think a more aggressive moveset.
Matt Hardy looked great, and the match was fine. the Bray coming out and not trying his sister Abigail, we're just going to have a fucking laugh contest
Again,
but this time
face to face at least. But
and the cameraman fucking wanting to like take porno close-ups of their mouths back and forth. It's just like, what the fuck are we watching?
What are they doing? What is this? Where does this go?
Some crazy shit that Bray always gets involved with.
Well, I want to. The only payoff I'm gonna be okay with is if they do some final deletion type shit at Bray Wyatt's compound. Have one of those crazy matches or
Randy
something
Orton
like
can be
that.
part
Yeah,
of
but they already did that. They already shot their wad there with the Randy Orton thing and the House of
No, they
Horrors.
sold that house.
New Day.
They'll get a new house.
That was different.
Yeah, the New Day thing on the racist compound.
Didn't Cashmere buy that house?
Yeah, right,
have.
the Roy Moore compound. Look, I just
Wow.
yeah,
You
right.
always go political.
I do. I'm a political person. Noah says Rob should show Kevin Dunn how to properly do camera work. I would probably suck at a camera. I don't know about that.
Berto's pointing out Paul Heyman crying.
That was funny too. I just
Nothing like a fat man crying, right, Juan?
what I'm out of my donuts. Why is there only 5 Kit Kats in a pack? My point here is that I know.
You're so off.
I know. My point here is with the Wyatt thing and fucking broken, whatever. Is how do you conclude this? I mean, you've had laugh contest after laugh contest, corny segment after corny segment, which has its corny, funny appeal to it. I'm not going to take that away. But what's the payoff? I mean, is it just going to be a match at this point?
I don't even know. Is it a series of laugh contests? Estrada points out WWE found a way to take a beloved gimmick and beat the living shit out of a dead horse.
Fuck, thank you. Who said that?
That was Estrada. And Perfect
Estrada.
11 adds, it feels like they're missing an important part of the Broken Matt character. Broken Matt was sympathetic character. Woken Matt is just crazy.
Yeah.
It's fun and he's eccentric, but the depth isn't there.
They're not letting him explore the whole thing, I guess.
Well,
That's
they're
why.
probably scripting his ass again. Even if he's coming up with the words, or do this now, get out. You got 20 seconds. Go.
And Berto says they don't know how to extend storylines in a good way, so they're just fishing. And that's what it feels like. It feels like this is all stall tactics till the Rumble. It feels like every week it gets more and more like a bad go-home show.
I mean, when you work on a TV on a wrestling quote unquote wrestling program that tells you got 5 minutes for your match, which includes two and a half minutes of fucking entrances, and then you got to figure out how to tell a story in a 2.5 minute, 3 minute match.
Right.
You know, and then and here's your segment. Now you can do a promo. We're gonna let Roman Reigns have a 20-minute opening segment and then have a 20-minute match at the end of the night. But your creative character, your creative storyline that you have created with your own imagination, you're gonna get 3 minutes in the middle of the show to laugh.
And let's just not forget that the whole thing, at least we got Roman wasn't standing.
Well,
At least.
At
I'm
least.
looking silver lining, Rob.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I guess that was a plus.
I rep for Texas joined us on the Twitch board. It says, yo,
Hey, what's
buddies. Just coming in. How's the night going? Is it me or the acting getting really bad in wrestling these days? I hope it's not a match like Randy and Bray in the Funhouse. Like we just talked. The acting is just it's very fucking bland.
CT says Bray should be reverted back to Husky Harris.
I don't know.
There you go.
I don't know what that means.
I still I can't remember who it was on the board. It might have been a Stike Leather. But somebody said Sister Abigail's going to be in the Women's Rumble. I still like Bray's opportunity there.
I think him and Bo just have a tag team and just get it over with.
Yeah.
Call them the
See what
Rotundas.
happens with that.
All right, there we go. There's that. Do we want to? Are we going to bring up cruiserweights in the awards?
Alabama just tied at 2020.
Okay.
Damn it.
How about that?
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Are we going to bring up cruiserweights?
Extra point.
Do we have to?
I think so.
It was a count out. It was a bullshit cop out again. And I don't care what anyone says. I know you said you got some insider information that
I have insider
Enzo
information
is injured, but the guy looked like he could get back in the ring and chose not to.
I have insider. I think he was standing up and he realized that he's really hurt and he got back down. That's what I think. Kind of like when a quarterback or somebody tries to stand up to do a next play and they're like, oh no, it's not gonna work. I gotta go.
Well, why would they go backstage? Shouldn't he be getting real medical help?
I mean, maybe he was. They cut away for a 2-minute segment. I have insider information that says that the cruiserweight match was a legit injury ending. You know that, and it's pretty reliable source.
Yeah, your dog Rose.
Yeah, my dog told me.
You're like Son of Sam
fucking
with WWE.
I hate you so much.
Your dog tells you dirt sheets.
So just disappointing because it was a really bad. I mean, if it was booked that way, if it was a work, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. I believe that it was a legit injury and the match was ended because of it. But if it was a work, if you were right, which you're not, then that is one of the worst cruiserweights. One of the worst matches.
They had
period.
him back. I mean, I don't know.
Berto brings up the old Christian Jericho feud from 02 to 04 where they were tag partners in the Un-Americans, and it evolved to an IC feud, and they had other people come in between. It's just like when they did TLC.
How is that relevant?
Well, I'm just talking about that they could tie these feuds in. They could string them out properly, not have to do this count-out bullshit, these injury works. Because I still think, even with your insider info, but I'll eat crow next week if I'm wrong, if they say he's out 6 months or something like that.
I hope so.
Perfect 11 has a great idea. Every writer in WWE should be forced to do a Tough Enough style show where they all get in the ring and try to figure out what it actually takes to get over with the crowd.
Wow.
Good way to look at it.
Yeah.
4,
Number 4, let's go ahead and talk about the Women's World Rumble, how it's shaping up. And we'll go ahead and do it now. Let's make our weekly picks. Every week we do a pick on who we think is going to win the Rumble, see if it changes at all. So I'll let Steve, your weekly pick.
I haven't changed. Still going to be Finn. And
No, we're women right now, bud.
overall. And then women, I said Asuka.
Okay.
Yeah, still Asuka.
Adam?
I'm still going with Asuka and Finn. Not enough of the men.
You don't have to do the men's yet. We're going to get to the men's in a minute, you motherfuckers.
Well, why
Too
not?
late now.
Because we have a structure here.
Oh, yeah. You follow a structure. You took the exit to Medinesboro.
Well, I had a day. I had a day. I had to call my secretary.
CT doesn't care about the Rumble.
So, I'm staying with Asuka, too. Asuka, I think tonight was kind of a way to definitely make her the odds-on favorite by having the other favorite attacker, right?
Sure.
Wow. Thanks for the great insight there. They don't call you the best color man in business for nothing.
I was reading CT who says who fucking cares about the Women's Rumble. I'm caring less and less because they're not. I don't know. There's these announcing of who's in it. It's so far everybody active. There's no surprise. We think Ronda Rousey's pretty much a lock,
Right.
but there's not.
Maybe not.
There's not a build here.
Yeah. Hey, number one, I rep for Texas says Trish is going to win. I think Trish is going to be in it.
Trish Stratus.
Honestly.
There was the tease tonight from Kurt Angle.
But you bring up Ronda Rousey. It's a good time. I guess I could bring this up kind of out of topic, but I got to see Shayna Baszler this weekend. NXT came to Charlotte, and I got to see her wrestle. She tagged with Bianca Belair against Ember Moon and Aaliyah. And I just want to tell you guys, she's horrible. She's really bad.
She makes Sonya Deville look good.
Dude, so yeah, she does. She is boring. She's dangerous. And I mean dangerous. I mean dangerous in the way like you're going to hurt one of your fellow competitors, one of your fellow talent. Hey, how you doing, J for Y?
I absolutely love Juan for this one.
What did he say?
He says, I don't know who's going to win, but I know that 30 girls will be on their period.
Wow. Because they're all cycling?
Yeah, they're all synced up from all the work they're going to do to prepare.
I hope it falls on that night, right?
And Berto still says Trish, Kelly, and Lita are the surprise. Angle teased it tonight, and I know that they put that tease out there. Him saying, oh, yeah, it'd be great to have a legend come back. And, yeah, you could just do the one night or whatever.
Yeah. I know you haven't been in the ring for a while, but
right,
Mix them in, throughout.
Which makes you think that it's somebody he knows, so you got to go back far.
Trish.
Trish, I think it's Trish.
I believe it's Trish. It could be others. I still think Kelly, Lita could be in there, but the person on the other end of that line was Trish.
Or supposed to be. Supposed to be.
Remember that whole glove quadrangle with Triple H?
Remember Brie Bella too.
Yeah.
The Bellas maybe.
Oh yeah, no, I think they're a lock.
But Angle wouldn't call Nikki or Brie.
Yeah, he was whoever he was talking to like he knew them.
Like they're from his era.
Yeah,
right.
And that's why I think Lita and Trish are the only choices, and he had
Holly.
a lot of screen time, let's say, with Trish.
Yeah, I think Molly Holly's a lock.
Bring
think?
back Eve
Yeah.
Torres.
Okay.
See, Christian
Eve
Torres
Torres.
wants Eve Torres back.
Of
Why?
course he does.
Was that your like?
He's from fucking Colorado. Of
Yeah.
course.
Does she give you money?
Any other new developments, you guys, about the women's rumble? It's just
Stike is agreeing with Stevie. He says Bree's coming back.
yeah. I completely I'm with that.
5,
Number 5. Okay, so I'm going. Finn is still my pick for Rumble.
Berto.
Yeah, Finn's still my pick. They added Matt and Joe tonight. Matt Hardy and Samoa Joe declared.
No real surprises there.
So you still going with Finn, Stevie?
Yes.
Okay, so Stevie's going with Finn.
I don't see me changing it unless there are weird entrants come up. But yeah, I doubt it.
The difference. Can you jump on that, Steve?
What?
On the chat board?
Okay.
Yeah, that last one there. The difference between this Royal Rumble and the last Royal Rumble is this time last year we were talking about 30 storylines going into the Royal Rumble, about all the different angles that could come out of it, all the different feuds going into it. There was so much parity going into the Rumble. This year going to the Rumble, I have no fuck. I can't think of anything that's exciting me about the Rumble.
They've only got 8 guys in it right now.
It doesn't matter. I'm considering the entire roster in there, and I'm thinking,
Do you care about any of the matches? If not that,
I think the matches are in the U.S. title tournament. I'm actually curious about that one because I would like to see either Bobby win that or Xavier win that. Either one. I would really enjoy both those guys as champions.
celebrity picks Ellen DeGeneres and Caitlyn Jenner to join the Rumble.
Okay.
Well, that's because of something. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I'm trying to think other matches. So the bar match, I don't give 2 fucks about. The Mojo, whatever that match is, I don't give 2 fucks about.
Yeah.
Who else we got for the matches?
It's Shield in the bar.
Don't care.
It's the finals of the U.S. It's AJ versus Sammy and KO handicap.
That's the one
Yeah,
I'm looking
that
forward
one-
to, really.
I'm
and
looking
then the
forward to that
triple
one.
threat Brock, Braun, Kane.
Yeah, I don't care about that one. The Brock match, I don't care about. So basically, SmackDown title.
Yep.
And
Because that's got some interesting story to it.
right. And what's the other one we said?
The other one is the U.S. title.
Yeah, those are the 2 things, 2
Yeah.
matches outside the Rumbles I'm looking forward to. But as far as the men's Rumble goes, I just there's nothing about it that's getting me charged up. I mean,
Well, Rob,
besides my already my already passion for the Rumble, my love for the event. Besides that, there's nothing extra drawing me in.
Well, and we shit on Creative all the time. Creative has done a good job of putting the 5 people all involved in the same storyline. They went a little long to me with the KO AJ feud, but having KO AJ Sammy McMahon Shane O'Mac
Daniel
and
Bryan
then Daniel
included.
Bryan.
Right.
You know, having the 5 the way they are in the storyline is a good job by Creative, which is why you care about that. Where it's the same old with Brock, Braun, and Kane. It's just we're not going to actually have any matches. We're just going to attack each other until the pay-per-view.
All right. I rep for Texas says Batista returning. I wonder if there's any
Ooh.
reality to that, or if he's just talking out of his
Cena,
ass,
of course, but
I could see it as a one-off.
just to come back and do it and go
Yeah.
make some movies.
Yeah. I mean, he's full in the movie front, and we know he's going to be in the Avengers come Memorial Day.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. Last year we did the
Mark Henry. Right.
last year we did the tattoo challenge, and if you don't know what it is, basically it's where we're gonna pick a number, and
God.
whatever number we pick, if that entrant into the Royal Rumble wins the Royal Rumble, the person who picked that number has to get a tattoo on their body with some marking that relates to that wrestler, whether it be their emblem, their initials, a symbol, something that
Approved.
refers to them.
A panel approved, right?
Yeah, panel approved. We all have to approve it before you get it done, and you guys have to fund it to get it paid for. That's the deal. So you may never get it because you cheap fuckers. But that's how last year Adam drew 30 and almost ended up having a Roman Reigns tattoo.
God.
Which if he would have left the show. He's already made that very clear. He would have been done with the show.
I would have had to leave.
So I'm going to go ahead and pick my number. I'm not going to look at it. Kiara picked number 11. Brian's going to pick later when it's his hips start working again. So
You can reach a little bit.
sorry, Dick. So Kiara picked 11, which is 11 is a safe number.
Pretty
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah,
too bad.
Yeah, it's a pretty good number.
Stevie, you had like 8 or 9 last year, didn't
No,
you?
last year I had like 19.
Yeah, I think I had like
I got Big
21.
Show. Like I was like, oh fuck.
I had 21. I had somebody.
Oh no, what did that up good?
I think I had
his face.
I think I had Sheamus last year.
Yeah, I've seen his face. Here's the cutback.
I don't need to cut. Let's leave it over there. Okay. So you want to go ahead and go first? Is it that good we can save you for last?
Oh, it's. I didn't draw 30 again.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll go ahead and look at mine. I'm safe again, I think. I got number 19. I know we don't have the odd sheet in front of us. I wish we did.
19, I think, is one of those that nobody won at.
Okay,
before.
so I've got number 19, which that could be bad. Stevie?
I got number 3.
Steve's got number 3.
That's a pretty safe bet.
I
think only 1 3 has ever won.
Yeah, so you're probably good, unless Finn comes out at 3.
Yeah.
And then you can start shitting yourself.
Yeah,
but I totally get a Finn Balor tattoo.
I got a high number again. Not as high as 30. I got 22.
22.
So
that's not bad.
That's not bad, but it's not safe. It's not safe.
Someone
by
look
any
up the odds for that. Now we.
So the roundup is
Brian,
Kiera
too.
has 11, Rob has 19, Stevie has 3, and I have 22. And Brian will draw as soon as he returns.
And Juan says if Adam wins, he'll pay $100 in the funding.
Is it winning? I would think I'm losing.
See, and I agree. Perfect 11. He says, are you guys going to double down and do it for the women's Royal Rumble too? I think we should.
Let's discuss.
I think we should put the numbers back in the cup, and I'll draw a number for the women's Royal Rumble. I personally think so. If you want to play hardball,
But what would we get? Half of the women, Sarah Logan wins. What the fuck tattoo am I going to get a Sarah Logan? A Riot Squad tattoo?
Again, panel approved. You have to be creative and find something.
Hunting gear.
Hunting gear. A mullet. You want to do it?
Stevie?
No, it's like double down.
All right, the fans want double down. We got to double down.
Put the tickets back in the cup. All right, we all got our numbers for the men.
If I draw Ronda Rousey's number, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, dude. But you can see Ronda Rousey. You can get a Marine Corps Eagle Globe and Anchor.
We'll do the Angelo Dawkins thing.
Yeah, right. You get a Marine Corps Eagle Globe and Anchor for Ronda Rousey. She was a Marine. I think that's an acceptable tattoo, which I already have one. So fuck it. I'll be okay.
Who draws first? What?
So go ahead and draw your number for the women's.
Me? Okay.
And then I will do this, and then we'll go into the awards.
All right, making sure I got one. Okay.
Okay.
All right, peer pressure board.
Let's see.
So I got 3 and whatever.
I want Adam to have a Nikki Bella tattoo. I do too. I really do too. Let's see here. All right, Steve, what'd you get?
Oh god, I got 11.
Steve got 11. All right, for the women's Royal Rumble, I have number 7. And Adam, what do you have for the women's Royal Rumble?
Of course, I picked a fucking high number.
Wow,
why not? I've got number 24.
24. I fucking love it. All right.
Oh my god.
There you go.
And there's no precedence on the odds.
Right.
For the women's Rumble.
We have no idea.
I mean, 7, 24, and 11 are all the fucking same.
So we're gonna have Kiki, the Queen, and Brian will draw whenever they can. All right, cool.
Jeez.
There you go.
Well, Kiera did draw for the men earlier. She picked number 11.
All right, and also don't forget our Royal Rumble show is going to be our 2-year anniversary show. We debuted on the Royal Rumble 2 years ago, and we're going to do it again. And we'll probably have a couple drinks in us, be a little silly, a little sloppy, and yeah, might even have some indie talent here. We'll see.
Yeah, and Noah or Berto asked, can we predict the first 2 guys? Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't mean we have to talk about it.
Right. Okay.
And now live from the U-Record Studios, it's the Rossum Awards. Here's Roadie.
All right, boys and girls, let's do some Rossum Awards for tonight. The goods and the bads from the Monday nights of the Raws.
There's a lot of bad.
There's a lot of bad. Man, there's so much bad. But let's go ahead and start out with the Marked Out Award. This should be a very, very tough one for someone to answer. So, Steve, we'll give you the honors there. Marked Out Award of the night. What did you mark out for?
I guess when Stone Cold hit Vince with the bedpan in the segment, the video.
A memory.
The memory.
Yeah, all right. Fuck it. Why not? Adam, go ahead.
Mine is going to actually be courtesy of Something to Wrestle With because I know the backstory, but the tease of the Joe Cena feud when Joe declared for the Rumble has me excited. I wouldn't be surprised if they start 1 and 2.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I'd be completely okay with that.
Yeah, so that made me mark out a little bit at the prospect of that. Plus
They started together.
yeah, and plus that means that Cena won't fight Taker.
Well, there you go. Mine is going to be the Brock bump, the bump that Brock took in the back when I want competition,
And it went to the table.
you know, when he threw him into the it was a good fucking bump there. Anything on the board for the marked out?
Yeah, the marked out award for Juan. He says his
Saints.
marked out award goes to
Man.
the New Orleans Saints.
I love their food down there in New Orleans. All over.
Marked
This
out for
bone
Noah is the
gumbo.
same as me. Of course, he piggybacked. He said Samoa Joe planting the seeds for a feud at Mania with Cena.
Sowing the seeds of love.
Marked out for Estrada. Seeing how wet Roman's hair was, he fucking topped himself this week. I'll be surprised if he can get it any wetter than that.
Roman Reigns. Well, fuck. I guess I can just play. I should have just had that queued up for that shit, right?
And Berto says his award goes to CM Punk and Daniel Bryan 1 and 2.
Perfect 11 said marked out when Gallows' name dropped Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa on their promo.
All right.
Roman Reigns, the guy with the wettest hair.
Roman Reigns. Fucking
Roadie Reigns, the guy with the most delayed sound effects.
Hey, you know what?
Ninja, please.
I don't know why I did that one. This is it. Yes. Okay.
You put those on the thing. You don't even know where the fuck
I
they are.
don't remember. All right. Match of the night. I'm gonna give mine to fucking Joe and Rhino. I mean, there was really nothing noteworthy about any matches tonight. Joe and Rhino. So go ahead, Adam.
Anytime I've ever taken a shit, I don't look back in the bowl and pick which turd was the best. So I got nothing here.
You know what? That's not far from what I had. So yeah. Steve, match of the night.
My match of the night? I really didn't have a
Yeah.
good one either, man.
Wow. Wow.
Good job, WWE.
Wow.
Match of the night. Anybody out in podcast land or on YouTube chat boards or
I was
Twitch?
confused by it.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Nothing
This
on.
would be the night that Bob defends creative if he were here.
Bob will be back for the Royal Rumble show, by the
Yeah.
way, boys and girls. Bobby. But I think Bob would be more regular if it wasn't for his kids are at that age where you can't take any time at night because they're assholes.
Yeah.
Not,
Stike Leather says, just to be stupid, he says the bar versus Titus.
And catering, yeah.
wow. Okay. Next award is going to be the LOL award. Another
wait,
one.
there's other match of the nights on the board.
Oh, there is. Go ahead.
Sheamus and Cesaro versus Titus and Apollo, just for Dana Brooke's costume is what 11 says.
Oh, we fast
Noah
forwarded.
says match of the night, main event. You said it was garbage, Rob. When I think if garbage, I think of stuff like Undertaker versus Big Boss Man instead. You know, but it was garbage. Noah, it wasn't good. There wasn't a lot of interaction. There was a lot of hot tag nonsense, and the referee, while he's talking to Roman, is just letting a magic killer happen right in his view. The whole thing was bad.
It was so bad. It was just out of place.
And match of the night, Estrada said the match I used to light my cigarette.
Yeah. I mean, Roman comes in the ring, and you have Gallows and Anderson, two seasoned. I know they're heels. I know he's a face. I know it's a shine moment. I get all that. But his weak ass uppercut punches, and then he does a sorry ass fucking Superman outside of the ring.
Noodle arms.
And he just knocks everybody around. I mean, oh my God, I'm so tired of Roman Reigns.
Hey, when you talk about the shine, that made me think you need to bring back that Mark term trivia or whatever the fuck you called it.
Mark University.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
That was fun.
Okay, I'll bring it back. I'll do that. On the board, anything else before we move on?
No, they're starting with their LOLs already.
Oh, good job. LOL award, I'll start it out. My LOL award is going to be Monday Night Raw, WWE for calling themselves a wrestling promotion. I'm sorry.
It's calling themselves entertainment.
Yeah, wow. I hate to be shitting on something I love so much, but I'm sorry. If it looks like a fucking place of shit, it does. Adam.
My LOL was Everything Club, but specifically when Anderson was talking about his hot Asian wife tonight, he looked at Gallows and said, "She's hot, right?" And he goes, "Oh yes." And then Anderson slapped him like, "What the fuck, man? That's my wife."
That's awful.
Overused gimmick.
Yeah, maybe
promo.
laugh.
I don't know.
What are you talking about, Steve?
I don't know. My LOL went to Gold Dust and his poor attempt at putting on makeup lately. Like, smeared all over him.
Yeah, he looks like that tranny that at the end of his later years, he's just his hand shaking. He can't quite get his drag queen shit on right. I don't know. On the board, LOLs.
LOL on the board. Juan says the Carolina Panthers. Berto says Graves saying he is going to have another boy, so he marries into the Miz family. Great.
No.
Rollins for Noah. He says Rollins shaking his head and pinching his nose at Jason Jordan's terrible comeback to Balor. That was funny. LOL award Booker T on commentary for Estrada. Corey Graves, his commentary is just funny for Stike Leather. And Dana Brooke pretending she knows how to write for Perfect 11.
Let's see here. Juan says, if Adam loses and you guys gonna come to LA and let my cousin do the tattoo, he's a tattoo artist.
I don't trust any of your family.
If Adam loses
You
and
should have said friend.
if he loses and it's Roman Reigns, then we're gonna come to LA and let him do it.
Will I get the wettest tattoo?
We're gonna get the wettest tattoo in the land. I had something and I fucking forgot what it was, but I guess it really doesn't matter. Fuck it. All right, moving on now to the Botchiest Award. We should have plenty of material for the Botchiest Award. So go ahead, Steve. Awesome.
Jason Jordan was on the show, right? So yeah, Botchiest.
So anyway, we're the Champions Club, and I really think that we're gonna be great. And I have popcorn muscles, meaning once again a lot of fluff and no substance. And anyway, so my skin is flawless and my muscles protrude. So Vince McMahon loves me. But I'm really bad at most of the things I do, including wrestling and telling stories and being an all-around performer and entertainer. And I love my daddy. He's white. I'm Jason Jordan, and I approve this message.
You know, I think his mom's white, too.
I don't fucking care. I didn't give a shit. What are we doing? Botchiest. So go ahead, Adam.
Mine is very, very simple. Miz not declaring that he's going to main event status and entering the Rumble. Instead, he's going to be the IC champ all of 2018. Great.
Yeah,
Thanks,
so
Miz.
horrible. Steve.
He already
Oh, you
ran.
did?
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Board.
Deansboro. Board says
Yeah.
Botchiest. Stike Leather says Booker T on commentary. Juan says the girls match. Berto says when Jordan and Reigns were on the
Shots
screen
fired.
by themselves talking to each other. Yes, to open the show.
Oh, God.
The fucking camera guy pointing the camera down to the ground where the stage prop fell so we could easily see that Lesnar wasn't under there and that he had moved is what Noah said.
Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course.
Well, that's bad editing because that was clearly taped.
Sure. Absolutely. Yeah, but they can't do more than one take of them pulling the set down. You know, it's like once he can do 20 times to get the fucking hook up there, but once he pulls it down, that's a wrap, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Really, get what you can get. I mean, fuck it.
It's not like those rides where you have the earthquake happen and then at the end it's all put back together.
All right. Let's go and do the Rawsome Award of the night. Steve, you can start this
the
one.
push.
We're doing the push.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry.
You're so horrible.
I am. Okay, push.
Push it.
I
You
put
got the glasses,
real good.
but you're no smarter.
right. I put Gallows and Anderson for the push award. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You.
I gave mine to The Miz simply because he's just launching himself right into the IC hunt.
That's where he was when he left.
So I mean,
So he pushed himself to where he already
well,
was.
he's been gone for a while.
Oh, field goal in
Oh
overtime.
man, garbage. Adam.
Mine is very simply Braun. I mean, and I guess it should be the pull award because he pulled a fucking stage down and took out both his
Yeah,
competitors. So
Yeah.
Braun got the push.
Yeah,
or
just-
pull.
It's like they're looking for a way to top the last time they did some Braun Strong segment. Braun Strong.
Hey, he already took over an ambulance. Let's have him destroy the whole fucking set. And by the way, what it looked like that he
I want to
pulled
fight
down.
a dinosaur.
What he looked like he pulled down was the backside of the LED. Shouldn't the whole show have collapsed?
Right. No, it was. I want to fight a velociraptor and eat it. I want competition. I want to pull.
Ooh,
I want to pull apart the side.
Spike Leather's got a good one.
I want to knock in the dome in Louisiana.
Yeah,
What's
that's a good one.
What's Leather got?
Spike Leather says push award goes to Nia getting the upper hand on Asuka.
Nah.
What?
You're just mad you
A
didn't get
real
your
good
money
answer,
shot.
actually.
Rob's all butthurt he didn't get his money shot.
Yeah, no, we know the Jericho at Wrestle Kingdom was seriously a good match. We haven't nobody shit on that.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's just that's what Brian does, and he's not here.
Yeah, our Wrestle Kingdom guy isn't here. He's out with getting his bionic hips. They will rebuild him.
He'll be better.
Berto said the push Finn Balor in the club. Finally, no more squash matches from Finn, and no more getting squashed by others for the club.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the club definitely have a ticket to ticket the ride here with being on Finn's back. So.
Yeah, and Perfect 11 says the same thing. Club getting treated with some respect.
Respect.
Well, he said a modicum of respect, but I figured you didn't know what that word meant.
Steve Rossum.
My Rossum goes to the club. That's why I saved him for last, because I gave him. That was the only thing I can come up with tonight, but that was worth anything.
Apparently, the only thing you can get a sentence out with too.
Yeah.
He didn't take his pills.
I know he didn't. You take your pills, Steve?
No, I'm just tired.
Adam.
It's the Miz.
Miz.
The Miz, even with the disappointing thing at the end, Miz is still the guy. And he showed that tonight. Let's recognize him, WWE, and give him a main event push again.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Steve. I think the club was awesome tonight. They were they were entertaining, good wrestling.
Nerds.
Can I say it? Nerds.
Something that begins with an N.
Oh, God.
That was a bad segue.
Again, you just...
No, Finn said that.
Okay.
Did you not notice it?
Yeah, but when you say it, it has a whole different context.
No, you add the
You've got a
context.
fucking reputation now. I'm sorry.
God damn.
You built it.
I hate you.
build 1,000 bridges.
Spike Leather
Alabama
says Balor
just won.
Club for Rawsome.
Alabama won?
Yeah, they came back and won in
Fuck
overtime.
off.
Alberto, WWE Network for being so cheap so that he can go back and watch good Raws.
Is Alabama that still hadn't downloaded us, or is it Mississippi?
No, we've got all
50 now?
not Montana.
Okay. Okay, well.
Come on, Montana.
I-
Get on. Oregon can pump gas. You can subscribe.
I'm an LSU fan, so I hate Alabama with a passion.
I just hate Nick Saban. I don't really have anything against Alabama.
All right, here you go. Housekeeping notes, guys. If you didn't know, Monday's Rawsome on Twitch and on YouTube Live. Following the next day, hopefully the next day, it'll be on Podbean or iTunes. Tuesday nights, we have our SmackDown show. Again, following SmackDown on YouTube Live or on Twitch. And the next day or the next Friday or whenever, I will upload that to iTunes or Podbean. Smart Mark
Yeah,
show.
because I noticed you're slack on your
Well,
executive
then you
producer
should, after
duties
2
when it
years-
comes to my show.
After 2 years, you should learn how to do it. And then you should do it your fucking self.
You've never shown me.
You've never tried to pay attention.
This is the first week since
Take some fucking
in between
initiative.
This is the first time you go, oh well, if you want to do it, then you can do it. I'm uploading it on
fucking-
Friday like a fucking
I
asshole.
said that like when we started. Like, you want to do anything at all, just go ahead. Knock yourself out.
I need to learn. I can't just do things.
Yeah, just sit
I'll
around.
Fuck it up.
Yeah,
I fuck up pushing buttons.
yeah. I'm glad somebody taught you how to eat, or you'd still be like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Juan taught me how to eat.
Oh, clearly, because you're looking like
Me,
one.
me.
Baba Tutasa.
You take the spoon and you put it in the butter, and then you pull it out and you put it in your mouth, and that's how you eat butter. Butter.
Later, Stike.
All right, steaks
See,
out.
man.
Also, at Smart Mark Show on Twitter, marked out the number 1 on Facebook. We got Marked Out Wrestling on Instagram. MarkedOutWrestling.com is a website that we never use anymore. And we're February slowly approaching our end of our 90-day ban. Go back to our regular channel, Marked Out Wrestling, Marked Out Wrestling. Marked Out Pro Wrestling on YouTube.
Everybody but Noah get drunk with us at the Rumble.
So. Creative segments, dirt sheets. We got any dirt sheets at all?
I actually looked up that. It was just nothing out there for me.
I
unless you
got
something.
one.
I got one too. Go ahead.
My one is there's a graphic circulating around for the Elimination Chamber with Braun as the champ, holding the belt, and his opponents. Very weird oddity group here. His opponents are Roman, no surprise,
Yeah.
but the rest are kind of surprising. Of course, Brock would get his rematch there.
Yeah.
Big Cass is in the graphic.
Okay.
Finn is in the graphic, and Cesaro's in the graphic,
And Braun with the belt.
and Braun with the belt.
Finn.
I can see Finn. I can actually see Cesaro. It's time for him to start getting some pushes.
I could see Roman winning it there so that Brock goes, I didn't get a one-on-one rematch, and now we're fighting at Mania.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
what's going to happen.
I hate you
folks.
for that. I hate you so much for that. Noah says getting drunk is overrated. You're overrated, Noah.
Yeah, and Berto says that's fake. It's got to be fake because Big Cass cannot return in the title picture.
Yeah, we don't think. I don't think even
That
Adam. Adam presented it like fact, but I don't even think Adam believed it was real.
Oh, no.
It's a good conversation piece.
Yeah,
Right, Steve?
I'm just trying. I only
Right,
thought
Steve?
Exactly.
I only thought it was a good conversation piece because I think that is a lead-in for the way you set up Roman and Brock, especially if a SmackDown guy wins the Rumble.
And if you guys start hearing dirt sheets during the day or through the week and you want to throw them on the board for our dirt sheets, we'll talk about them. We don't get a lot of time to look stuff up as much as we used to. But my dirt sheet is Dave Meltzer made a comment, and I'm paraphrasing here, about Montez Ford from NXT's Street Profits. And the comment was, again paraphrasing, was, if Montez Ford does not have an extremely successful singles career on the main roster, he should sue the company. And I just thought that was a relevant piece of information because I feel the same way. And some people know why, but that's not why. Okay. So I just thought it was relevant. And I got to see NXT this past weekend here in Charlotte. I want to say WWE NXT, thank you so much for booking the Grady Cole Center in Charlotte, where we could stand out. They don't have a ticket processing situation. Like when you buy tickets, you have to go, and everyone has to go to will call and pick your tickets up. So they had one line going. So at 7:30 when the show was supposed to be starting, by the way, 12 degrees outside, they had one line going, and there was probably 250, 300 people in line outside the building in the cold when they started the event in a small building. So there had to be hardly anybody in there. But when they started the event, and for the first, we got in there at the end of the third match. So fucking horrible planning there.
Huh.
Is this a rant? What is this?
No, it's just me talking about. I'm just talking about my experience for a minute. We're done with the Raw topics. I'm just fucking talking now.
Juan's got some dirt sheet. He says the next celebrity he'll vote for in 2020 is Oprah, who's running.
It'd be another one of those that I don't want to vote for, but it might be the best option.
I still say The Rock 2020.
The Rock, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fucking, let's go ahead and go full idiocracy. Why not? So there's the dirt sheets, I guess. We got nothing else. So here we go. We're going to do this one more time. One more time. We got two people here, so this should be quick and easy and kind of dumb. Well, shut up, man. Why you got to be such a douche?
For a little more trivia. Do we need whiteboards?
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Exactly.
Jason Jordan is not better than Montez Ford. You lost your fucking mind.
Roman's a future Hall of Famer.
I know. Fuck you, Noah. This trivia sucks. Yeah, you know what? You swallow. Okay. So we do 15 questions is all you get. Board, you can ask questions too. Let's see if you guys learn, because your questions, the trivia sucked last week because your questions sucked. They sucked. So I'm just letting you know. I'm challenging right now to not have shitty fucking questions. You ready?
Yes.
Go ahead. Start your questions. Yes or no? You're looking for a wrestler. A male wrestler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did this wrestler wrestle in the 80s decade?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Right on the cusp. If I'm wrong. Go ahead.
Was this wrestler a heel?
Yes, has been. Steve?
Is this wrestler bald?
No.
Is this wrestler shirtless?
Nope. Strata says, is this wrestler black? No.
Yeah. Good one.
How else can we get to fucking Disco Inferno?
Juan says Latino. No.
Okay.
Steve?
Is this wrestler European?
No.
Okay.
Adam?
Is this wrestler a mid-carder?
Yes. Steve, board?
Has this wrestler won the heavyweight championship?
No. 11 says, is he alive? Yes. Adam?
Is this wrestler born in the U.S.?
Yes. Juan says Texan. No. Well, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure no. Steve?
Was this wrestler over 250 pounds?
I do not believe so. Berto says WCW during the Monday Night War? No. Well, briefly.
How many is that?
All right, you guys have 4 more questions.
Okay.
Did this wrestler have a nickname?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Steve?
Was this wrestler part of a tag team?
at one point.
Okay.
Again, another generic one.
I know,
Everybody's
but
been
I
in a
was
fucking
trying to
tag team.
narrow it down that way.
All right, Adam.
My guesses I have in my head are all shirtless, and you said they're wearing a shirt.
Yeah.
Did they have wet hair?
I don't believe so. Steve, one more.
Long hair.
No.
Okay.
We had Noah says a gimmick involving a mop. No. And Estrada says face paint. Yes. Berto says IRS. No.
I got it. I think. No, maybe not.
All right. You guys got any yet? He has better questions this time, by the way.
No.
I'm gonna guess Crush.
It is not Crush. Steve.
I'm going to guess Steve Blackman.
It is not Steve Blackman. Noah says Steiner. No. Noah says Muda. No.
Zodiac.
Noah says Zodiac. No. Noah sucks at trivia. Yes.
Estrada says Goldust.
It is Goldust. Yes.
It
Good
is
job.
Goldust.
It is Goldust.
Estrada, way to represent the Bomb Squad.
And see, if you ask the right questions, you can get there. Now, was he in a tag team? Fuck off.
We got to turn the tables on him.
Yeah,
show him how
I
hard
agree
it is.
with Berto. He says they're the same type of questions. We asked about the hair. We asked about the decade.
No, it's not.
We
If you
asked
go,
about the
no,
mid-card
go
status.
back. No, shut up.
We
Go back.
asked tag
No,
team.
shut up. You're wrong. Go back and listen. It was all fucking generic shit. They didn't ask about geographical locations. They didn't ask about specific hairstyles. They say face paint, titles, and tag teams. It sounds like a fucking dumb rap song. Face tape, titles, tag teams.
Well, you also picked Goldust, not Disco Inferno. Let's just
That's a little bit better,
Yeah,
yes.
but you still didn't do anything to get there besides generic fucking shit. Was he the world champion? No, 90% of wrestlers have not been a world champion. Was he in a tag team?
We
yes,
heard this last week, and
90%.
nobody thought you were justified then.
90% of wrestlers
You wanna
have been in a
repeat
tag
it? It
team.
won't make you
No,
any
I said it
righter.
after the show. I'm trying to say it now. You fuck. Quit interrupting me.
And Goldust was Texan.
Okay, I know that
Yep.
he grew up here in Charlotte, so I didn't know if he was from Texas. I know Dusty was from Texas.
We
But
say people that are dumb are from Texas.
that's on you, bro. All right.
Noah got that.
Yeah, no, got that. Anything?
Shut up, Berto.
Okay. I think that's our show. I think that's everything.
Is it?
That was your only
That was
trivia.
it? Oh, okay.
That's all I had to one.
I thought we had a second one.
No,
Oh, okay.
no, you guys hate it. I'm not doing another one.
The production report says outside the ropes. Are we going outside?
I didn't think of an outside the ropes.
Oh, so we're not going outside.
I mean, do you have an outside the ropes?
I hate Alabama.
I hate Alabama too.
Yeah, it sucks.
I can't believe they won.
Again.
Oh God.
Roll Tide against that.
Me and Steve used to drink. We used to go hang out. You, of course, hadn't been there, but at the
Roll
time,
Tide.
we used to hang out at a fucking Alabama alum bar. So every time we wanted to go have a drink on a Saturday, there was a Alabama game. You walk in, and all these fucking Alabama jackasses fucking screaming. I hated them because they get like a 2-yard run and they go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And
Play the music loud and everything.
right, and their guys
Boom box.
Their guys would get like it from their boom box. Their guys would get a fucking tackle on somebody's running back like at the line of scrimmage, and they're going crazy like it was like the game was over.
Well,
like,
they won on a 40-yard bomb in overtime, so.
I mean, that's pretty big. So I imagine wherever they're at now, they fucking
Going ape shit.
Juan says one more. Juan says he wants one more.
Noah
Fuck.
says do beaver cleavage.
All right, you know,
cleavage.
we got a little time here. We got nothing else to fucking do. I'll do one more. If you don't like it, hang up and go fucking, or don't hang up, but turn it
Everybody
off
from
and go
Alabama
fuck
just
Go
yourself.
home or hang up and pull a Noah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let me see here.
How about meat? Berto says meat. We'll never get to that in 20
Meat,
questions.
oh my
We won't
God.
get to that in 50.
Meat for like Porkies?
No, there was a
The
wrestler
wrestler
named Meat.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right.
But the same character.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Let
on.
us know when you're ready.
Okay. Go ahead, Steve.
Was this wrestler over 250?
Do not believe so, but right on the cusp.
Okay.
Was he a Canadian?
No.
Was he in the any other promotion besides the WWE?
Yes.
Is he U.S. born?
Yes.
Is he from the southeast?
Originally, I don't know.
Okay.
Berto says African American. No. Noah says Canada. No. Did he wrestle in the 80s? No, for Juan. So, Adam.
Attitude Era?
No. Steve.
Before Attitude Era. I mean, no, I can't say that. But after 80s, right? So, Ruthless Aggression Era.
I don't think so. But maybe.
Was this wrestler under 6 feet? Is what no one
No.
wants to know.
Over 6 feet.
Over 6 feet. Bald or hair? Or does they have hair?
Yes. Hair.
Hair.
Did this wrestler wrestle in ECW?
No.
Does this wrestler wear a shirt?
Not in the ring.
Okay.
Was this
Did
no?
this
It
wrestler
says, no. It says was the wrestler known for his promos? Yes. Go ahead, Steve.
Did this wrestler wrestle for WCW?
Yes. Adam.
Is this wrestler a mid-carder?
No.
Did this wrestler have the title more than once? The main title?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so.
I believe so.
Well, I mean, I know he had it once. I know that. I believe he got it back.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure of that.
Is this wrestler...
Steiner says 11 says Steiner. No, it is not Steiner. It is not Bob Backlund.
Is this wrestler a generational wrestler?
What do you mean?
Like, is
Multi-generations?
like
No.
Goldust is a son, Cody's a son.
Not at all.
Okay.
Steve?
Was this wrestler part of a tag team? Traditionally, I mean, I gotta ask that.
Wow, the stupidest question. You asked it again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, was he part of a tag team? At some point, yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, but not primarily.
No, he was not part of a
That's
traditional
kinda what-
tag
okay.
team.
Thank you.
No.
Frankenstein.
Let's see here. Teddy. Noah says Teddy Hart or Owen Hart. No. Stu Hart. No.
He said U.S. born.
Murillo.
Why would you guess Canadian?
Berto says Nash. It is not Nash.
He's got Canadians on the brain because of Sierra Ann.
I'll give you each one more question.
Does this wrestler have pale white skin? Estrada says.
I mean, he's a white guy.
Well,
So
It is-
one each for you guys.
Did the wrestler have? Well, no, I can't really. Blonde hair.
Yes.
Okay.
Adam, last one.
Did the wrestler have a valet?
Yes. Absolutely.
I got my guess.
I got my guess.
Steve?
Is it DDP? Oh yeah.
That was not my guess.
What was your guess?
Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, no, DDP. DDP. Bam. All right.
Because you
I won.
hesitated on main event status, and that's why I was thinking maybe Perfect.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to think. I was like,
Yeah,
he was
He's
definitely.
in that wheelhouse.
Yeah. All right. There you go.
Good job, Stevie.
Good job,
Got
Stevie.
it.
Yep. DDP.
Go
All right.
do
That's
some yoga.
not too much extra stuff at our show tonight. Just
Bob Holly.
yeah. Taking
Berto
these,
got DDP. I don't know if it was after Stevie.
Too late.
I don't know. No, it says I swear to Christ I had DDP in my mind. Well,
Don't swear to Christ.
shit. You don't care.
I don't.
I don't either. Fuck
Stevie,
it.
do you care?
No.
Fuck you, Noah.
All right. So again, boys and girls, don't forget tomorrow night is Rawsome with the Atom Bomb.
It's Smartdown with Adam
it's
Bomb.
Smart down with the Atom Bomb.
Last week you had the graphic up for the whole show. This week you won't even plug it right.
You know, I really don't like you.
Yeah, you're trying to keep the A show down. I get it.
So again, as I always say to you, mark out like no one is watching.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is recorded, edited, distributed, and marketed at URecord
My
Studios in
name-
Charlotte, North Carolina. For more
That was his
information
raw
on
down.
optimizing
My name
your
is
podcast
Juan,
for
and I
increased
like to eat
listenership,
biscuits.
check out URecord on
But
Facebook,
without
Twitter,
the gravy,
and
I
email
put a
sales
lot
at
of sugar on top
URecordstudios.com
and
or visit the
melted
website
butter.
www.urecordstudios.com.
Like a big fat yeast roll, but
Yes.
I'm putting it into my big fat yeast roll.
Yes.
Bye guys.
Yes.
Bye.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.